You said so. What did you say? You said John Morant looked like what?
This dude look like Marlon Wayans on "Don't Be a Menace" while drinking your juice in the hood. Bro, you are goofy. Goofy.
Oh man, this brother, man, at this moment as we speak, he gotta be worth about 300 to 400 million dollars, bro. This man like recently signed like a $200 million like super max
That is
contract.
the exact kind of person that they would give $400 million to. That right there. That is it. That is what will always have $400 million. That right there will always have the best pick of any kind of women available. All the money in the world will always be thrown at that right there. You know what I'm saying? And then it'll be poof, gone in a moment with a brilliantly dumb decision.
Just like that.
Just
It's
like
looking
that.
like it could be gone in a moment too, because like I said, with all the outside of the NBA contract, right? Forget that. Outside of that, he got like the whatever multi-million dollar Nike deal that he signed not too long ago. Like his signature shoe just came out. You know what I'm saying? And like right before, I think like I don't know if it was the same day. Let me pause it. I don't know if it was the same day or right before. Like a goofy. I mess with John Morant on the court.
Goofy.
I mess with John Morant on the court, but off the court, it's like, come on, bro. Like, what's happening? Like,
Yeah, he gonna mess around with that gun and end up like what's the old boy's name?
from 8
Uh
Mile, Cheddar Bob.
nah, the actor. The actor that shot somebody.
Oh, who shot
Was
somebody?
the actor, he shot him and killed him. What's his name?
Oh, you talking about the white man? I forgot what. Recently, right?
Yeah.
He shot old girl on the set.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, yeah, he shot her in the chest. Thought the gun had blanks in it.
Yeah, that's what he gonna mess around and do. They're gonna be like he's shooting free throws, and a couple people gonna end up dead,
I'm
waving that
telling you.
pistol around like that, looking goofy like that. He like one of them cats that the gunna just go off while he doing that with, like, oh look at me on social media, pop, pop, pop. Oh, I shot my knuckle. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Because I shot my knuckle. Things like this.
yeah,
Pow!
yeah. Wow, man. Like, what are you doing, bro? Like,
All of a sudden, the cell phone just dropped. Like, you just see
you
the
got
phone drop.
all the like, you have like more money than like a whole city of black people make combined. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And like, that's what you chose to do, is look like the goofiest man on the planet waving a gun around. You know what I'm
In a
saying?
nightclub.
And a nightclub, and that nightclub for real, like an airport hangar.
I'm not gonna lie too. When people keep saying, like, I mean, obviously it's a nightclub because that's what everybody says. But I thought that was like maybe his house or something, like in the basement. I was looking at that too. When you look at while it's playing and you look at what's going on, I'm like, that's a nightclub. It look dusty.
Yeah.
Like it look dusty.
It's like a trap. Like, you in the trap house for real, bro. Look at that. Look, you see how it's like arched like that? That's what I'm saying. Like, it look like an airport hangar. But sometimes they be flipping like airport hangars into like little event, venues and stuff like that. But
they do that out here in LA. Like they'll turn warehouses out and they'll make a warehouse into like a nightclub and stuff like that. They do that out here in LA.
Look at all the ratchetness. Look at old girl twerking on the other girl's lap right there. You know what I'm saying? You got that going on and you waving a gun in the screen, man. Bro, get your priorities straight. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? There's two girls twerking on each other back there, and you hugged up with another dude with a gun in the air
with your shirt off.
Man,
like,
you deserve to lose the prize. You lost the prize money, clown. You know what I'm saying? Like, you lost the prize money.
Priorities all off. Not thinking about the money, and you're not thinking about the females in the back. I got
not
this
thinking about your life.
My homies.
Yeah. Yeah, you got your shirt off, hugged up with another dude. It's two women back there twerking on each other, and man, everything is wrong with that party.
Everything is wrong.
Everything is wrong with that party.
But like now, it's even more messed up because the NBA already suspended him, right? NBA already suspended John Morant for waving that gun in the camera for like 2 games, right? So he's already done for 2 games. But now, from my understanding, the Colorado police are investigating it because they looking like, whoa, wait a minute. How you get a gun in the club? Like, what you doing? And that, I don't know what Colorado gun laws are, but I'm pretty sure that that's the last place that you want to be getting caught with a gun charge at. I'm pretty sure that that's not the place to be at to get caught with a gun charge. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, especially of all places like Colorado. It's not like you in a. I mean, even though gun laws in LA and New York and Chicago are like stupid strict, because of your celebrity, in some way, somehow, they'll find a way. The NBA can find a way. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure the NBA as a corporation is like massive, right? So they'll find a way too. Granted that they have an NBA team in Colorado, he's not going to do no jail time, and nothing's going to happen to him. But like, even still, though, man, like that's the last place you want to play those kind of games with. A place like Colorado, you don't want to play those games like that over there, man.
But look,
like,
check this out though. What was that? What was that dude's name that shot the person, the actor?
Oh, I gotta look it up. I can't remember what his name is. Let me see. I can't believe I can't remember his name.
I can't believe I can't remember his name either. Somebody in the comment section to know.
Yeah, somebody in the comment section to know.
The interesting thing about that is, like, as much critique as we have for this moron right here,
Alec Baldwin.
Alec Baldwin, that's it. Alec Baldwin. Alec Baldwin actually killed somebody with his gun. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, like, as just idiotic as this is, nobody's dead. And like he got all these, you know, all the critiques and everybody coming at him and all like that. But Alec Baldwin, let's take a moment and pour out a little liquor for the person he actually canceled, because he did cancel somebody. And like,
and I heard they reduced the charges on him too. Like he already went to court and like I guess got found guilty or however that worked out. But like whatever his punishment was, like I think they dropped it down a notch. You know,
he killed somebody. You know what I'm saying? This guy right here, Jay Morant. You know what I'm saying? John Morant. He's probably gonna face more scrutiny than Alec Baldwin did, and Alec Baldwin is a murderer. This dude is just a clown. He's not a killer clown. You know what I'm saying? But he's just.
Hey, I mess with that movie, Killer Clowns from Outer Space. That was
I mess with that movie too. I mess with that movie too. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, it's just wild, man. It's just wild.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. Like I said, I don't think he's gonna do. I don't think anything that the NBA is gonna handle it as far as that police investigation is concerned. They'll find a way to finagle things, and it'll go away. It'll go away, you know, because he's too big of a superstar for them to let for the NBA to just let Colorado take him away like that. You know, granted they have a team up there and everything, and the NBA is like damn near its own like governmental organization in and of itself. You know, because since this video has been floating around, there's another video that has resurfaced of Carmelo Anthony on $1 million worth of game. And in that video of Carmelo Anthony on $1 million worth of game with Gillian Wallow, Carmelo was talking about how one time, this is back in the day, back when he was on the Denver Nuggets, you know, super long time ago, right? He was on Denver Nuggets. A fight broke out, right, on the court or whatever. It was a brawl, and he got the most amount of time suspended, right? I think everybody might have been suspended like 5 games, something like that. He was suspended 15 games. I think something like really excessive. So he went to see David Stern about it. So this is back in the day, David Stern. He went to see David Stern about it, and he was like, "Hey, yo, David, like, what's up with that? Like, why you give me all this time off? Like, why am I getting the biggest suspension?" And he was like, "Because I got to make an example out of you." He's like, "What you mean you got to make an example out of me?" And he said, David Stern sat him down. He looked him dead in his eyes. He said, "Melo, I know everything that you're doing. I know where you stay. I know where all your homies stay. I know what they're all doing, right? I know everything. I know where they live. I know who their girlfriends are. I know where they're paying. Basically, there's nothing that we don't know here in the NBA. We know everything." And he didn't get into too much detail about the things that he knew, right? But you can see within I think the word is the continents, I think it's called, like within Melo's face as he's telling the story, like David Stern knew everything about what Carmelo was doing and the people that he was hanging around with and the influences that were around him and what they were doing that they shouldn't be doing. And David Stern told Melo, he told him, or no, I think then that's when Melo said, "That's when I knew that the NBA was the feds." Those were his exact words. Now, is the NBA the feds? Obviously now they're not the feds, right? But this is a
the NBA is worse than the feds. They're the Mossad, but that's another story.
Well, You're talking about a multi-billion-dollar corporation that's handing out $100 million, $200 million contracts primarily to brothers from the hood. Okay, let's just be honest. Let's be real. You think they're not going to be on time? You think they're not going to have the best investigators, right? Watching all, particularly their top guys, the top people that they're handing these mega contracts out to, especially if you're coming from a particular environment. They're a brand. They got to protect themselves as a brand, right? Regardless of what you think and how you feel, the NBA, they have to protect themselves as a brand, right? They're not going to tolerate too much of this stuff from Ja Morant. I promise you, this is going to be the last time you see something stupid like this from Ja Morant. Because Adam Silver is going to have a strong sit down with him like, hey, bro, one more and you out.
Right.
One more and you're out. We've already covered for you enough. We've covered for you a lot. And the thing is, too, like what a lot of people don't understand, like the NBA, they cover a lot. They cover a lot of like effery that goes on within the NBA concerning the players, their crews, and who they run with, because they have to in order to protect their brand. So there's a lot that don't come out. There's a lot that you don't hear about that they sweep under the rug and they put over here and put over there because they got to protect their brand. But if you're going to keep being a liability to them and doing effery like this, oh, they'll get you up out of here. And the thing is, like Melo was saying, they knew before you got caught. You get what I'm saying? The only difference is that it's like, though we're aware of everything you're doing and we'll sit you down privately and tell you to chill, at the same time, they're not going to baby you either, right? If you're going to be stupid and you want to do whatever you're doing, all right, be stupid and do what you're doing. But the moment you get caught, I got nothing for you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I got nothing for you. Or you may get a chance like Ja Morant, but after particularly this situation, oh, you finished. Because like I said, bro, they already knew what you was doing. They already knew you was stupid. They already knew you was running with idiots. They already knew that you didn't have nobody around you that was holding you accountable. The NBA, Adam Silver and them, they already knew. But now you're forcing their hand. You get what I'm saying? You're forcing their hand to take action on you. So, we'll see how this ultimately plays out. Like I said, he's going to survive this. You get what I'm saying? But if there's another incident, he's not surviving that. He's not surviving.
Yeah. No, I could see that. I could definitely see that.
Yeah, he's not surviving that at all. He'll be finished. He'll be finished. You know what I'm saying? He'll disappear like Gilbert Arenas disappeared. After that
Gilbert Arenas,
YouTube, you know what I'm talking
YouTube
about
now.
Yeah,
he ain't disappear. He on YouTube now.
he resurfaced on YouTube, and I mess with Gilbert Arenas too, but his podcast. I mess with Gilbert Arenas podcast, but I'm sure that's not what Ja trying to do right now. I'm sure,
right? Because I don't know what Ja trying to do right now. Because like I said, it was two women back there twerking. You know what I'm saying? And you could see him on the camera. So the way that he had the camera held, you definitely seen that. Mm-hmm. But you hugging another dude though, with your shirt off.
And you know what was wild? Like he actually leaned into it too. Like he about to do it in a minute. Like he gonna do it. You're gonna see the women twerking in the back. Watch. And he gonna see that his man's is behind him. He gonna lean into his man's with his shirt off. Like forget the women behind me. Look, you see he leaning into it, like, hey,
man,
but look at the women.
Look at it. There they go. Look at that bent. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Bad decisions around the board. You know what I'm saying? Bad decisions around the board. You got that going on, and you chilling next to a sweaty man, bro. Couldn't be me. I guess that's the difference between, you know what I'm saying, like a dusty Negro and a $400 million Negro. The $400 million Negro gonna choose a man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I guess that's the difference. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that stuff they say about the elites is true.
I was just about to say that. Maybe all that stuff about the elites is true, man. You gotta, bust it open and do a little something strange for a little piece of change, man. I don't know. All that stuff Doggy Diamonds be talking about, I guess. Hey, man.
Doggy Diamonds.
Diddy Chronicles
been around. I don't know, like man. That's an OG. That's a YouTube OG right there. Doggy Diamonds have been around I think Doggy Diamonds might have been around before YouTube.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like Doggy Diamond's been around, you know what I'm saying? That's an old school. He's like one of the pillars of podcasting, you know what I'm saying? Like that's crazy.
Yeah, man. But I don't know, man. We'll see what happens with Ja. We'll see, if he can
Try again, Ja.
Try again.
You know
Try again. And get your priorities straight. There's women in the back. You don't got to hug up on other men with your shirt off.
I was about to say,
Flashing the gun.
don't get caught at a strip club flashing a gun in your homeboy's lap next time. You know what I'm saying?